Damn, I'm actually broke.
Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, can I hit that?
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
And 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in a first.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agreed with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up.
Complete.
It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
A gain of 15.
And they run the option here on first and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Taken down by K.J. Wright.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Bell, the ball carrier.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Whoa.
Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. He'll run it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Oh, yeah,
2nd and 2.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
The 31-yard line.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 5.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn to either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Chris Carson.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson being chased out left.
37-yard line.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for him.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7. Chiefs nothing.
It was no big
Jason
check.
Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
It just cut out by Steve.
taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last drive,
is this allowed?
they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Bro, what is he mentioning
gets
now?
him 6, and it'll be second down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Mahomes. A screen to Bell. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City 1st. They go play action. Now Mahomes sliding it. And he can't find
bro, that's crazy, bro. There's no way you're coming that fast.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts.
You're a DB for
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
43-yard line.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes, that one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's going to be
bro, why you...
incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Wide open.
Jump over that boy.
They're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, it gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Le'Veon Bell there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. Harrison Butker.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20.
He's so weird, man.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
The return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
How did he overthrow it?
Shot before the clock runs out.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. 23-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Flushed out right. And this one is
go through your hands, bro.
Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Man, did you hear what he just said?
From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Like, what does that mean? Bad timing? Like, how was that bad timing?
And it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown.
Complete to Tyler Lockett.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Chiefs 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Going deep here for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mahomes to throw once more. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete to Marcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Flush to his right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Dunlap on the tackle. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. To throw, it's Mahomes. Feeling the pressure.
Bro, I was looking for Le'Veon Bell the whole time, and he's just standing there. Like, no, you have to. As soon as that play goes, run your route.
but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you're under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
His pass caught at the 4. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Wilson down around his goal line. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw, eluding the pressure right. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson, flushed out right. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. To Marcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 4 yards out, and the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now.
Kick is good.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught at the 20.
What you doing out there, boy?
All the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting, Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Mahomes going to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is
God, on God, there's no way. You're not faster than him.
By DJ Reed. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Done with this.
At their own 22-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Wilson wants to throw it. They'll roll him out right. Airing it out for Olsen. He's got a man, complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 48 yards. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. On the move to his left. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. A screen to Bell. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Flushed out right. He can run for, and this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would
even
do
know
for them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
You trying to text me?
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. One final try for Mahomes, and that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game.
22.
Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though, in the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point conversion.
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Kansas City, so
bro,
long,
I want to skip this, bro.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
Come on, let's go get this done.
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Oh, he got a
safety. What else we
safety.
might have in store here in this one.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Now, after the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick.
Yeah.
Hardman on the return.
Oh, boy. Easy 2 points.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. He'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he will be
I wasn't trying to go
down
near
hard, but
him.
he
I was
will
fixing
have
the
the
stick.
first down. And nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal.
Sammy Watkins, he's going to go.
Yo.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
That's good.
A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins. 66 yards.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try and run it in with Bell.
Run him over.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Le'Veon Bell taking it in. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through.
I didn't say that. You said Gion. You said, is Gion still coming? I said, I don't know. I asked him.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Murray going to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Yo, all right.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Down, Arizona.
Here's the first carry for King.
Yo!
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
He got me.
Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
Shotgun now from Murray. Flush to his right. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. It's Bell.
Oh, where you?
And he'll be brought down.
I was trying to go straight. You went
Give him a couple
right.
on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down, and he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, it's 9-0. Flushed out right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realize they're quick.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 27 yards.
Nobody can go.
And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point right down the middle, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Turnover. More swords. Come on.
So frustrating. That signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time.
Oh, you think that's going to work?
Doing it here. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Give me that, boy.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
You thought it would be
Picked off by Bashad.
No, come on.
And he will take
That's it.
this one home. It's a touchdown.
Come on.
We just saw, that's a
great
example of a team that was really amped up.
Too good.
They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. 1 yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no.
Give me that.
Intercepted Murray for the
Give me that, boy. Come on.
Bashad Breeland. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Gets this one to Hill. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's good.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the
Now here's Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's tackled
I don't know why he's taking so long
on first down.
just to
That last catch short the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Mahomes to throw once more.
Oh.
And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. So they get the first down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake does the job. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as he'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And now he'll turn off his back foot. He'll heave this deep.
Why did he do that?
Lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
He just jumped in midair and threw it. Like, no.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again. But now it'll be 3rd down. Now it's Mahomes again. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Buying time to his left. That's to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
At the 37-yard line.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Flush to his right.
Oh,
And
what's
he
he
can't
doing?
get rid of it. He's taken down. The linebacker, Jordan Hicks, flying in there for the sack. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Oh, come on.
For the
Let's guard
touchdown,
him.
Kansas City.
Is he quitting? Is he quitting? Oh, he quit. That was easy.
Yo, who told us we ain't gonna win, man?
Well, I'm gonna stop right here. Too nice, whoever wants it. I'm saying, DM me or follow me on TikTok or yeah. Know the vibes. I'm out.